Welcome to the weekly vibe where I do a quick one card reading per sign, 2 per video, because I know your time is precious. And because I know your time is precious, I have already done the shuffling for the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. This video will be for Sagittarians, which is the card I'm about to reveal, and Capricorns. Sagittarians, union, soulmate, and friendships. Wow, that sounds like a very good card for you this week. So soulmates and friendship is represented by the cornflower. As you can see, this is also a botanical deck. The beautiful purple-blue cornflower is native to Europe and often used in bridal bouquets to symbolize commitment and fidelity. It can be found in wild summer meadows along with poppies and daisies, creating a gorgeous display of blue, red, and white. Cornflower is also known as blue bottle and considered a wild weed, but it is useful as an eye tonic and healer of skin. As a magical herb, dried cornflowers were once carried in small cloth pouches to attract a lover. So there you go. Anybody watching this? Put some cornflowers in a small cloth pouch to attract a lover if you were looking to not be single or, you're just looking. So there you go. The union unicorn appears when your close relationships need more attention. It can indicate the need for greater harmony in partnerships and friendships that may have been neglected through busyness and inattention. Relationships are one of our greatest teachers in life. They are full of love, pain, sorrow, and joy. Strong relationships with friends and family are important and need to be given plenty of time and energy. Relationships act as a conduit between our physical world and the higher realms and are absolutely essential for our overall health and well-being. Healthy relationships are positive, honest, supportive, caring, and full of freedom and creativity. A good relationship is one in which you can be yourself and be completely honest without fear of reprimand or withdrawal of affection. Start paying attention to your closest relationships and check if you are giving them the care and consideration they truly deserve. So this is a great card. Obviously it's focusing on, relationships and friendships. But for those of you that, for those Sagittarians that may be starting a relationship or maybe saying to themselves, I'm ready to be in a relationship, remember, the communication is key. And communication is really what makes relationships and friendships, whether it's familial relationships, love relationships, friendships, that's what makes them stronger. If you can't openly communicate with somebody and you can't tell them, your true feelings, your honest feelings, then, it might be time to reevaluate. We never want to think about that, but a lot of times other people have things that they're working on and they may not be open to wanting to communicate. They may think that everything's fine. They may be living in their own little bubble, which, it happens. It has happened to all of us when we have just not been in a position to communicate with someone well. So you can't force people to communicate, but you can decide, if this path that you're taking with this particular person is the right path for you. So what this is telling you is that you need to focus on communication. You need to focus on paying attention to your relationships. For all we know, you could be the one that is in the bubble, not listening to someone else. So if this is the case, you need to bring attention to your relationships. You need to bring honesty and communication and talk things out with people. Okay, so there you go, Sagittarians. Union, soulmates, friendships, communication, and paying more attention to creating a greater harmony in your partnerships and your friendships. And again, these relationships could even be business relationships. And, a lot of times business relationships fall apart, whether it's friends or family, because people may have a different idea of how they want something to go, but nobody wants to meet in the middle because sometimes the ego takes over and makes each person think that their way is the better way. Whereas a lot of people who are partners and have a successful relationship in their business have figured out a way to find the common ground because they've given attention to this relationship, they've given the focus that it needs, and they've had the communication and come to a common ground on how to build and go farther. So Sagittarians, pay attention to your relationships this week. Capricorns, that's a lively card. We have the rainbow. the rainbow looks so exciting with its little chakras right there. Just as a side note, I am doing, I am in level 1 Reiki courses, and this is kind of fun because I am actually a Capricorn, and this week I'm getting my attunement so that I can start practicing my Reiki. And of course that means balancing all the chakras, which, by the way, when you're a Capricorn, is not easy. So anyways, feel at peace. I just really want to giggle at this card, and I'm very sorry I'm kind of going a little personal on this, but I do love that the cards I pull every week for Capricorns really kind of resonate with what I seem to be going with that week. So my fellow Capricorns, wheatgrass refers to the tender new shoots of the common wheat plant and is considered to have excellent health benefits when juiced and taken raw. Rich in chlorophyll and vitamins, this potent green potion is seen as one of nature's superfoods. Wheatgrass is often taken as a health tonic to repair, rejuvenate, and cleanse the physical body. In magical work, it is used in spells for healing and restoration. This rainbow yogi unicorn is feeling at peace with life, the universe, everything. Rainbow contains all the colors of the chakras in perfect balance and in perfect order. This unicorn is all about repairing and restoring the mind, body, and soul. When this card appears, rise above petty arguments and the vagaries of life with music, art, poetry, prayer, ritual, and the beauty of nature. Find something to aspire to, something that makes your soul sing, something that makes your soul, or that sets your soul on fire. I'm adding that because sometimes it's not just about making your soul sing. It's about setting your soul on fire and knowing your true potential and knowing that you can kind of break the restraints of that we as Capricorns put in place for ourselves, because we have to be studious. We have to finish these projects. We have to be right on top of it. So find something that doesn't just make your soul sing, but also set your soul on fire. Let's see. I lost my spot. Sorry. Practice balancing the energy centers in your body, the chakras. These little wheels of light located in your ethereal body process energy just as your physical body processes food. To put it simply, the first chakra is the red root chakra and connects us to the earth through our legs and feet. The sacral chakra is orange and located in the reproductive area. The solar plexus is yellow and oversees your stomach area. The heart chakra is green and located in your chest area. The throat chakra is blue and protects the throat and thyroid. The brow chakra's color is indigo and it is located at your third eye. Finally, the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, is violet and located at the top of your head, and this connects us to our guides and angels. So again, when all these are balanced, it actually really makes it a lot easier to set your soul on fire. It makes it a lot easier to let your soul sing. When all these are balanced, it is easier to feel at peace. And, you know, with a little bit of practice, it's not that hard to get them to balance. A lot of times they're all fine and it might be one that isn't balanced. Like your root chakra. You know, if you're not feeling grounded, then this one could be unbalanced. You know, your solar plexus, if you're not feeling happy, then it's possible that that one's unbalanced. You know, same with your heart, your sacral, the throat, the third eye, and your crown area. For those that try to tap in to spirit or to their angels through their crown chakra, if you're having trouble communicating, it might be because you need to take a step back and take a deep breath and allow your crown chakra to open so that you know, you can receive the downloads, the information from your spirit and, you know, from spirit and from your angels. So remember, just Capricorns, try to step back a little bit, try to open your mind more, and try to embrace what doesn't totally seem logical, because a lot of times when we do that, we allow ourselves to open ourselves and to feel more at peace, because we're not constantly pushing back at what life is trying to guide us towards. So Sagittarians, focus on your relationships and your friendships. Give it some attention. Be open to communication. If you are open to communication and you have been paying attention, you may need to reevaluate and have a good sit down and a head-to-head with somebody that you need to sit down and talk with. Don't be afraid, and don't come at it combatively. Just try to sit down in a nice, calm, friendly manner and say, you know what, there's some things we need to work on. Capricorns, let go. Just let go and go with the flow. That will help you probably feel at peace. This is good practice for this week, Capricorns. Feel at peace. Just let go and go with the flow. I hope everybody has a great week, and I will talk to you next week.